Testing.
Yo.
Hello.
Word. Are we live?
Yeah.
We live, niggas? Oh, shit.
Wait, let me move the mic back a little. Boom.
Move it back. A little.
You feel me? So
there we go.
Kick back.
What is up? What is good, all you motherfuckers?
What up, y'all?
At the end of the day podcast.
Gang.
Welcome to a new episode.
Number
24.
Unfortunately, I cannot do the drops this time.
Technical difficulties prevent us from doing the drops.
Technical difficulty.
But that don't mean I can't say sin exclusive.
T-Will exclusive. Dude, that wasn't too bad. That
was pretty good. T, are you gonna insert your drop somewhere?
No.
Ah, it's the real motherfucking T. There you go. That was great.
Right.
That was great.
Yeah,
that was
you actually got it spotted. The funny thing
That
is
was T. That wasn't me. That was T.
The funny thing is that your guys' drops are actually your voices.
Yeah. No, people don't. Most of the time, don't believe me.
So is yours.
Yeah, no, mine is my voice.
But
Mine sounds like my
Yeah,
voice.
yours isn't warped in any way, shape, or form.
A little bit.
A little bit. We added mad bass into it, so it sounded like a dude.
I already have a deep ass voice. I could answer my phone with it and be like, "Yo, what's up?"
Yo, what's good? Yeah.
This is week 24?
Week 24, guys. Welcome. Another lovely week is upon us, and yeah, welcome. What is going on? What is up, guys? How's your week going? How's your week been?
Dude, honestly, this week's felt long as fuck.
I feel you. It has felt a little longer than normal.
It's been the end of the month, so I feel like where the hell did April go?
April flew by. This month, this year is flying by.
First quarter just like came and went so quick, dude.
Is it the first quarter? Is it done? Is it over? Is that it?
I don't know when the quarter.
Yeah, I don't know.
You guys are on a quarter, so it's every 3 months.
No, is that
it's
what
every 4 months.
4 months. Sorry. Wait, no.
No, 3 months.
3 months. There's 12 months in a year.
Oh yeah.
So the first quarter's done. We're in the next quarter.
Yeah,
We're in the second quarter right now.
For the guests that don't know,
are we full court pressing?
James is also here.
Oh yeah, shout out
Good
James.
friend of the
James
show.
Yeah.
What up, James?
What up,
Chef Panda.
James can make the best food.
Dude, best chef ever.
I'm gonna just throw that out there.
If you ever need to book a chef and you're in Los Angeles, look up Fresh Feed LA. You feel me? Instant plug. Get some bomb ass food, some great cooking, and great customer service.
Great guy, you know.
Great guy, great smile.
I wasn't sure if I was gonna talk or not because I'm just sitting here. But
Yeah.
shit, I'm here.
I mean, yeah, you can, you know.
Oh yeah, you can chime in.
Chime
bro.
in whenever you want, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Like I don't give a fuck. This is our podcast. We run shit around here.
I
Gang,
was
gang.
right through the studio before.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, the week is kind of like holed up, chilling, taking mad long to, you know.
Have you guys seen Endgame yet?
I have not. I'm not
saw
gonna
it
lie.
too?
Yeah, dude.
What'd you
Great
think?
movie. So, I appreciate.
Wait, don't spoil
I'm
shit.
not gonna spoil it for anybody.
Spoiler alert.
No, because low key, dude, people were telling me they would go opening weekend and people would fucking run in the theater and just
Bro.
spoil shit.
That dude,
That happened in China,
the
bro.
dude in Hong Kong, he got fucked up. He was leaving the movie. And
I would have smacked somebody.
they jumped him. They fucked him
yeah,
up.
he got fucked up by like 4 people.
Yeah, they whipped his ass because he was like spoiling shit.
Damn, nerds.
That's what
You
you
don't
get
fuck
though.
with nerds in 2019 will fucking kill you.
Nerds in
Like,
China in 2019.
yeah,
Stop.
dude, nerds in like
Anywhere, dude.
those swords aren't made out of fucking foam and shit. Them shits is real. Like them swords, those nerds be.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
A little racist, guys.
Yeah,
Little
let's
racist.
tone it back. Fucking no, but for real.
Oh no, I'm talking about nerds, and not in China, just in general, like nerds in general. The sword, you know, cosplaying and oh, you thought because I was talking about China? No.
Yeah,
I was talking about the
so-
cosplay weapons that nerds use, not.
See where your head was going.
Yeah, what the fuck? No.
Well, anyway, back to Endgame.
No, but
It's the perfect way for these Avengers movies to wrap up.
is it though?
You're gonna cry. You're gonna feel a bunch of emotions.
Bro, there's never an end to the end game.
Well,
I was
But this
honestly
is the
so
thing.
upset when they ended the Wolverine series, dude. That was hard.
Well, what are you
It's
gonna
not
do
the
when a nigga
last
don't want to play?
Marvel
What are you
movie.
gonna do when a nigga don't want to play the role
It's
anymore?
not even that he didn't want it, bro. He's too old. He can't be that physical, bro.
He doesn't want to do it anymore.
Hugh Jackman.
He doesn't want it. Hugh Jackman. He's like, all right,
He
come
made his
on.
bag. He's like,
You know, like, cause you don't want to. I feel like with those dudes, a lot of times they don't like, cause then you get not.
Then he's only gonna be.
I don't even say
booked for one
typecast,
thing.
but just like when they see you
Yeah.
in public, they just know you as Wolverine. Like, you know.
T, I've cut you off like 4 times, so
Yeah, I'll
go
do
ahead and
that.
say it.
Anyway, so like when you look at this movie, it has proper like representation for females, which was kind of shocking because you know how Captain Marvel came out a while ago.
Yeah.
Everyone was saying that it was bunk.
Did you see it?
Captain Marvel, no, I didn't.
Yeah, I watched it. It was alright.
I haven't seen Captain Marvel yet.
I would say Captain Marvel compared to Wonder Woman wasn't as good. Wonder Woman was definitely a better movie. Yeah,
Wonder Woman was legit.
Wonder Woman is DC though.
Yeah.
I will say though, if you haven't seen pretty much the majority of these Marvel movies, that if you go into the theater, you're gonna be kind of lost.
Yeah.
They don't do any like catching up. They don't do any like catching up. It jumps right into it.
No, dude, you just hop into all the stories. You have to know like what's good.
Have you seen a lot, T? Have you seen all the?
Most
of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most Marvel movies I have.
Okay.
Oh wait, are you talking to T or are you talking to T?
I was talking to T. I wasn't talking to
me.
Yeah, I wasn't talking to you, T.
Oh, you know what? Whatever then. Where's the fucking drop, man? Give me my drop.
So you've seen most of them though.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
But back to what I was saying. So after you guys fucking cut me off 10 times. They have this whole scene that kind of, you know, they pay homage to Spike Lee. Oh, no, not Spike Lee, sorry.
I was about to be like, what? That was sick. Oh, Stanley. In the movie.
Spike Lee.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So they like CGI his character in there for one split second.
Oh, he's not. That it's not really him.
No, I don't think he does.
That's badass though, because they've done that in every single Marvel.
Yeah, he comes out in every Marvel movie.
Damn, that breaks my heart.
So he comes out and he's like, he
does a little cameo.
Yeah, wait, T, you said no spoilers. Here you come.
This isn't a spoiler.
I would say that's technically. I mean, technically it is, but it's not in the sense that it doesn't give away anything of the movie.
Yeah, it doesn't give away.
Everybody already expects Stanley to be in the movie some way, shape, or form.
They have strong female representation. I literally stopped when I saw that scene, and I was just like, they did it for the females, and like the girl next to me, she just snapped, and she was just like.
Do you not take that as levels of pandering? Like when movies like overtly are like, let's do this girl scene. Yeah. Like, do you not?
Because I think it's kind of paying homage because we don't have that proper representation in these type of action.
Right. No, I feel that. I feel like I just always wonder like if it's like the movie's normal movie, and then all of a sudden, bam, it's just like let's do. I don't know what the scene is because I haven't seen it yet, but it's very obvious. It's very
throughout the movie, women are like fairly represented. Like they're more on the higher status quo. So
got you.
Imagine it like this. Like, I mean, for the longest time, dude, it was only men in action scenes.
No, so for real.
I truly believe that it's just like transitioning.
They're giving the round of applause.
Yeah.
They're giving us our
they definitely
started
platform. They started it in the reboot of the Star Wars movies with the.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, Ren.
Yeah.
Ren, she's a kick-ass character. No, females can definitely do their thing. I had an issue with Ren, but like I don't know. I would have an issue with Ren if they did that with any character. Like pretty much, you know, you look at most Jedis in Star Wars when they're learning the way of the Force, they have to get trained and learn it. For some reason, this chick somehow just automatically just knew how to use the Force powers from the start of just learning that she was a Jedi. Like, that's some bullshit. Like,
that's women intuition.
Don't get the fuck out of here. Bullshit. Sin. I hate that. I hate it.
Oh, fuck, that was hilarious.
Because I want to. I feel like you're robbing me as a viewer of this film because you're taking away I love a good music montage. I like a good montage of a girl come up story. Don't just have her just automatically just be all beat. Nah, like I want to see her like rise to power. Like, and they like when they do that, it's just like it seems a little cheap. And it seems if I was a female, I would have took it as pandering. I would have took it as you wanted me in this theater so bad you made the movie not as good as it could have been.
But that's the thing is that I don't think their sales are solely off women. At least talking about Avengers or even like the fucking Star Wars movie.
Star Wars is the reboots are the only reason I would argue, but I can't continue.
So yeah, like I think the fact that we had a bunch of women sitting in that theater and you know most of us were there like. Our homies wanted to go watch the movie.
Or your mans.
Yeah, my mans. Yeah. Not my mans. I didn't go with my mans. I just went with a couple of friends. But it was like, yeah, we all sat there and we were all just like, fuck yeah. Like, a gang of shorties pulls up and they're just like, oh, we're going to fuck shit up. And we're just like, all right.
There you go.
Did you see the reboot of Ghostbusters.
With the female characters, no, because Melissa McCarthy just does not sit well with me.
All right.
She always plays like those three girls always play the same fucking.
We might have to revisit this because if you watch that, I feel like that movie is 100% pandering. Like they realized this movie or they wanted to reboot this series, and they're like, all right, let's just put a few. Because I would have enjoyed it if it was just a mixed cast, women and just like an organically real movie. Not just like, because I do agree the first one is all men. It does seem very like guy movie. Let's have a mix, like, you know, let's have the Power Ranger type, you know, like men, like just have it be, don't make it just all women. Don't make it just all men. Like we both coexist. Why does it always have to be one or the other? Like
I feel you on that. For sure.
That's why
I feel that 100%.
That's why I wish like Hitch is a great romantic comedy because it has that balance. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Hitch.
It's been a while.
It's been no Will Smith.
No,
remember
it's,
he's
it's
Will Smith.
Will Smith, but who's the girl?
The girl in it was it? I don't know. No, it wasn't Carmelita. It was the chick from Training Day. From Training
It's another
Day.
girl with
Fast and
huge
Furious.
tits.
No, we know her.
Eva Mendes.
Eva Mendes.
And that movie had the great balance. It had the player, the dude, like it had the way to get the guy involved, and it had the way to get the girl involved.
And
I love
what they did was they took two very likable people, and they didn't give either one of them more of an edge. Both
Hey,
of
there
them
you go.
had the same,
There you go.
like,
They're on the same
they
level.
had that same like, he's a badass dude, or she's a badass chick.
Exactly. And like I don't know, I just like that good balance. That's what makes me like female characters is when it's like when it's not like a thing of like, all right, we need to put a female character in here. She needs to be better than everyone else and stronger, unless that's the movie. Like, you know, like Wonder Woman, she kicked ass.
They sexualized the shit out of her. You see, I didn't like that.
True.
But when I watched
They did.
I watched Captain Marvel, she's a strong female character lead.
But
She
she's
doesn't
also
have
not
her-
sexy. She's not sexy.
Exactly.
Wait.
She doesn't
Gahat
have to
Gadot.
be.
Oh, I don't know how to say her name. I wish I did because then I
Gal
would be.
Gadot?
Yeah.
Whoa, who's this?
She's the one who played Wonder Woman.
Oh, okay.
She's sexy.
No, the other girl, she's sexy.
She's
too.
beautiful. The other girl's beautiful. She's not
Oh my God.
sexy. There is a huge difference. If you watch the episode of The Office, there is
Do
a
you remember how you were
huge
talking
difference
all that shit
between
about,
beautiful
don't do this, don't do
and
this?
sexy. Beautiful
No.
and sexy are two different
But
things.
those aren't classifications that you should just sort women actresses under.
No, I don't. It's
Bro, this match won't
what we
fucking
have
start.
right now. What we have right now is the whoa. See
Okay.
now T
That was some witchcraft
T.
shit,
What you
though.
just did there? What you just did there with the light? That shit is sexy. Now if you had just like
Doing what?
did
Terrence
like
is doing it?
yeah, that shit's not
stop
even
it.
beautiful.
Just
That
stop
shit's Terrence is not. That wasn't even beautiful what Terrence was
Bro,
trying
I'm
to do.
sorry the fucking match didn't strike like a normal match,
Dude.
bro. That's my
All
normal
you hear in the
movement, bro.
background is
Yeah, that was sounding
I
horrible.
didn't
Nails on a
take the shot,
chalkboard.
it's good hands.
I mean, speaking on the DC universe, have you guys seen the trailer for the new Joker movie?
Oh, I thought you were
Ooh,
gonna say Sonic.
I love the fact that they like switched the villain around.
This
So
is like
you
the
might- you
fifth person to
justify
play
the
Joker or something.
I'm gonna say
How many
this, dude. Like, the acting, or like, at least from the trailer, everything looked pretty good. Like the soundtrack, the visuals, because it looks like the guy who plays the Joker, like, he like definitely took time to play the role. Like,
Joaquin Phoenix,
that's his name.
Yeah.
the dude who's playing it in this current
Yeah.
Joker. Yeah,
Yeah.
Joaquin
This
Phoenix.
upcoming
Yeah,
one.
Dude, he
He's
looks
the
like
same
he
guy from Her, right?
he's one of those type of actors though. Those
He
type
looked
of
like
like
Mal-
method.
for sure,
He's one of
dude.
those type of dudes. So
But
you
this is-
know,
But this
Like,
is
the
what
movie
that's what
itself-
drove Heath Ledger to his death, dude. Cause like even fucking I was talking about it with my coworker today. Jack Nicholson warned Heath Ledger that like the role was gonna fuck him up,
right,
and he went through that shit, dude. And he went through like a dark ass time.
Yeah,
right.
for sure.
I mean, you played a dark dude.
And then you actually look into it that Heath Ledger, after the Batman movie, he played a bunch of like
Happy roles, more happy.
No, he played really dark.
Oh,
dark
yeah, he did
roles
play.
in really small communities of film, like really short.
Yeah,
films.
all-
This
And
is
all-
probably why, because like when you play the character, the Joker, you really have to go into what it is.
Psycho.
Like,
If you want it to be
that's
good,
it.
maybe if you want it
that's
to be good.
acting.
Dude, Jim Carrey.
Because I'm not doing that if I play the Joker.
In that persona. Yeah, fuck no, I would play the Joker.
I mean, I would, but I'm not going deep.
I'm not gonna do that great.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that good because I ain't going that deep.
That's an art. So let's talk about that.
Dude, Jim Carrey was like heavy into his roles. Like I watched a documentary on him one time, and they were just talking about how he would just immerse himself in these roles he had.
What was that movie called?
23. Is that what you're talking about?
You said
No, the movie that he did in 23.
In 23?
Yeah,
He does a movie in the movie?
No, 23 is his documentary, isn't it?
No, it's a movie.
I'm talking about the number 23 where he's like super or no, that's
yeah.
Is that him?
No,
That's him, right?
I'm talking.
We're talking about Jim Carrey, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm talking about the movie
No,
where
but-
he plays two different personas, and he's like one like Italian arrogant dude, and then he's just like a quirky little.
That's not the cable guy, right?
Dude,
It
the
might
cable
be.
guy is fucked. But
That
I don't think
movie's
that's
like-
what drove him. Honestly, dude, Jim Carrey, you can imagine, dude.
He's doing great things right now.
Yeah, he's still very.
He paints.
He's
He's
in
an artist. He paints now.
No.
Yeah, and
I
he
fuck with
paints
Jim
on
Carrey
is,
heavy.
like, he paints political like war
He
art.
paints.
Dude, he's definitely an OG. You know he's in the new fucking Sonic film, dude. He plays the villain.
Yeah.
He plays the villain. Hold on, what?
That's
Oh,
the
I
only
didn't see
good
that.
thing about the
Yeah.
Sonic
All I
film.
seen was what Sonic looked like, and it looked horrible.
Dude, it looks terrible.
Yeah, it looks pretty bad.
You know what looks sick as fuck though is the new Lion King, dude. The lineup of voice acting in that is going crazy.
I'm excited for it. I guess I don't know. I'm low key kind of getting tired of paying for something twice. Like I already seen the movie. I should get it. If you can prove you've seen like the original, like they ask you like you take a test, then you should get a discount.
Dude,
Because
so
you already paid to fucking for the original. Why am I paying to see the same fucking movie?
I'm
Yeah.
looking up the voice acting list. We have Donald Glover, Beyonce, James Earl Jones, John Oliver, Seth Rogen. Who else?
Yes, Seth Rogen is
Eric Andre, dude.
Eric Andre. Who's Eric Andre playing that movie? Is he
playing,
the monkey? He's the monkey.
Azizi?
That's the I knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Because Eric Andre is mad. This nigga's mad funny.
Fucking Donald Glover's playing Simba.
Yeah, no, I knew that. I didn't know Eric Andre was in it, and now that I know it, he's playing
Now
the
you're
fucking.
gonna watch it?
Hell yeah, I would watch it just for Eric Andre. He's the homie. I fuck with him.
Speaking of movies, what about John Singleton?
Dude.
R.I.P.
Great.
Yeah, for real, this motherfucker
But-
just mad accomplished. Just like what he did for hip hop, and just like
What he did for the
film
too.
industry. But like no, like
One of
he.
the very few prestigious
His
black
vision, like
directors.
he brought a lot of hip hop to the main, like,
I feel you. Yeah.
damn, that shit was crazy. Like this year is fucking garbage so far. Like as far as like that goes, like the people that we've been losing this year, like just
Dude, for
losing
real.
mad, just like great people. Like it happens every year, just because it's there. Anybody famous is just a regular person. They're all like life, you know. But like that shit is like that's just like hard to see. Like when you see someone who just does mad shit like that, creates mad shit. Like so, I don't know. It's crazy.
Dude, yeah. I mean, it's hard when these type of deaths happen.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because like
It's
in the-
crazy
in the
'cause you wanna
midst
see
of him-
artist development. But sorry.
yeah, you
Go
want
ahead.
to let me finish? No, so it's just crazy because in the midst of him dying, dude, in the hospital, his family was fighting over his will. So I read in this article
Didn't
that
he
like,
leave? He left it to his
mother.
Yeah, his mother, I believe.
but like
Everything.
I guess it's his sisters. They're kind of like trying to come at it because it's like
Wait, I thought in like the
$30
state of
million
California,
will.
it just your
35
estate
million.
goes to your kids.
No,
No, you can't have a will.
he had a will when he died, and he left everything to his mom, or he left it in, or his mom. No, his mom has the will.
oh she has
That's
it.
what it is. She has the will. So I think that's the issue right now, is that
She doesn't want to give up
because I feel like she
the
might.
estate to his
I feel like
children.
she might have looked at it, and she's probably seeing. This is my just like guess.
It says that Cleopatra, one of John's 7 children, accused Sheila, who's Sheila?
Probably
Oh, his mom.
Yeah, his mom. His mom has the will.
Sheila of trying to take his assets?
Because I'm imagining she has the will. Since she's the one who has the will, she might have read it and realized she might not be in it the way she wanted to.
Damn, so it might be the mom fucking.
And she might be trying to like
finesse it,
like whether it's doctorate.
That's so fucking.
You know,
dirty,
like
dude.
That's just my crazy
yeah.
take.
Yeah, this is all speculation.
All
Wait,
speculation.
Let's not even put that.
But when I heard that,
it could be the daughter trying to finesse.
No, but if the mom has the will and like if the mom has the will and let's say she has the will and everything's left to her, then she would have no problem releasing it. You know what I'm saying? The only reason you would be hiding it is because that is the only current evidence that shows that puts it whatever his assets are in a situation that might not be favorable to you.
Wouldn't the notary
That's
public
crazy.
who signed his will also have a copy of it?
What was that?
Wouldn't the notary public who signed the will?
Well, if it's something that's signed and has like is notarized, there's probably only one actual thing. There's obviously probably copies, but those ones can't be trusted at any point, like because they could be doctored in any way. So she's probably trying to figure out the only way to doctor it with.
That's a fucked up way.
That's
to go.
once again, that's my theory. I'm just crazy like that. When I first heard that story,
I'm just trying to keep that in mind, because when you're off the Jameson, bro, we get into these.
I be theorizing all the time.
But what if it's all true and you're just like a psychic,
dude? I be thinking about that shit.
Do you guys believe in psychics?
No.
In what?
Do you believe in psychics?
I wish they were real.
I do 100%.
I don't really.
All right, so
you're
3-1, bro.
I accept the fact that I could be wrong though.
Yeah, 100%.
But I don't believe. I haven't met a. I don't.
You're wrong.
No.
I don't believe. I don't believe. I haven't met a psychic that I'm like, oh shit, it's a psychic.
Then come to my family's house for dinner.
I don't anything like that. If it's like how I've seen before, because I've gone to psychics, I've talked to psychics, but I've never gotten a convincing that it has convinced me without a doubt that this is a psychic, not that this is a person who's just talking about general things and just finding fucking pinpoint things that happen in everyone's life to find a way to relate.
Word psychic in itself has such a negative connotation. So like woo woo, like he's a psychic. He knows what I wore.
But we call them like curanderas. Like for different cultures, it's called a different thing. Some of them are called healers.
And also the actual real 100% definition of a psychic is probably so like it really should be very broad in what it's considered, but it's pretty like pop culture has made it very specific.
Yeah, exactly.
Like this one idea of a psychic.
You have this immediate image of what you think and what you should respond.
And what a psychic should be. So I still hold the right to be proven wrong at any point. Like there could be a dude that no matter what card I hold up or what idea I'm thinking, he can like read that or like he can find ways to tap into my past or whatever. But like I don't like right now. I currently am like not in there. I haven't found it.
We'll change your mind on that.
So in my understanding of what I've heard and what people have told me is that
talking to the mic a little bit, Jim?
Is that a psychic in basic terms is somebody who is able to in some way that their brain processes things, that supercomputer that they have in their mind processes things differently than other people in the sense that they can tap into a frequency that most people, because of just the immense strain on their mind throughout the day, they don't even reach those frequencies. But because this person's so fine-tuned with the way they think and the way they feel and the way they can absorb imagery in the environment, because they're able to tap into that frequency, they're able to kind of speak with you or speak with whatever the situation is and get cues from your responses and your little acute responses in the way you respond to things. And just that alone, they can respond. And then there's the notion that they can tap into things that are left over from previous lives, like that energy that your body
They say that there's like once you heal the generational trauma before you heal the 7 generations like that precede you. So they're saying that like yes, everyone has generational trauma. Like say my mom grew up on the fucking ranch and she's like gotten fucking raped by her uncle or something, she doesn't necessarily inflict it on me, but she does have that imagery in her past that whenever like I go out with a guy, it's like the same thing. Like she's just like, no, I know what these people can do, so that's where her mentality stays. And then I mean, you can have strict parents, like that's why like you're supposed to heal those things. That way you don't like think that's how you're supposed to raise your children.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. No, what you're saying is right when you want to talk about healing, because even if you don't think of it as like from a psychic approach, if you're like for the example, the one you just used, if your mom was or your whoever came before you was sexually assaulted as a young adult, and that energy they carry with them their entire life, they're gonna pass that on to you, and you're not
without
even exactly
healing,
without you even realizing it, you're gonna absorb that energy just because the connection that you have with your mother, whether you think it's woo-woo or not. Just that, like, my mom was in this type of situation, she's gonna raise me in a type of way where that shapes my life and my thinking, and you're affected by it. So it's not even about being psychic, it's just about like that
energy,
exactly, that type of energy gets passed on. And that's what I think psychics are able to do. They're in some way able to tap into that frequency of like what's really going on in all of life. Like, what is life? Nobody really knows, but if you think about the people that say they're psychics, they can tap into something where you might not know it's there, but they can feel it and they can express it to you through their like regular consciousness.
And they sometimes shed light on things that like you don't even know about, like anger that you've had within yourselves, or like resentment and stuff like that you don't think is affecting you. And once they shed light on it, you're just like, oh shit, this is why I go into every relationship acting like a crazy bitch.
100%.
It's an interesting like thing to talk about.
And you Terrence, you believe in psychics too?
I mean, I don't know truly, because I haven't had an experience yet either, but I do believe in energy, and I believe in things like that. So when you explain that to me, I don't know, I kind of connect to that story more than just like what everyone perceives it to be. But ultimately, man, I don't know where I stand.
Well, because I'm always like, the alternative is the more scientific. We're just humans. We're here to survive. We die. We fucking
I've seen
decompose.
Miracles happen. Like I've heard of too many things that make me I don't question science 100%, but I've been in a position where I'm just like, I'm too blessed to like not have anyone looking out for me. You know what I mean? Yeah.
To be spiritual on that. But to address the scientific aspect of it, dude, I've seen like they do actual brainwave studies. So they take
where they can like
exactly.
Check your aura.
So check this out. No. So listen to this. Going back to the psychics, there's a guy, I don't know his name. It's a reality TV show, but on the show, the one that I happen to have seen, they take this psychic into a like brain mapping institute where they put electrodes on your head, and they just kind of map out how your brain is firing and doing things when you're thinking and having conversations. And they bring in Steve-O from Jackass. They bring in Steve-O, and Steve-O's like ready to be skeptical with this guy, like 100% ready to shut him down. Like it has an interview of him, and he's like, that's what he says. He's like, I'm not gonna let this guy convince me, right? He goes into the thing, and this guy, you just look at him, and you're like, who is this guy? He's like pale white skin, blonde hair, really odd dude, really soft spoken. You're just like really thrown off by his image. And then he's got this thing on his head, and they're mapping his brain while he's having a conversation with Steve-O. And he starts talking to Steve-O, and they start talking about like a trauma with his mother passing. So Steve-O's backstory is that he's like a few, I think 5 or 6 plus maybe years sober. I might be getting that wrong, but he's sober nonetheless. And he's the only one in his family who's survived alcoholism. All of his family died of like liver cirrhosis and all that. His mom passed away of that. And on the deathbed, like she said something to him about not his younger sister not being able to be okay with the passing because he was already successful and she was kind of like in the midst of who she wanted to be. So that's what was the gist of her last few moments were. And he brings this up to Steve-O, like, was there some type of trauma in the passing of somebody before you? Really blatant statement. Steve-O hears it and he's like, you know, like, yes, but he's still skeptical. And they keep going into it and he keeps asking him deeper and deeper, was there somebody, I can't remember, but he goes, was there somebody who was worried of your ability to cope, or somebody in your family ability to cope with my passing? And then immediately he thought of his younger sister, and then that's when he starts breaking Steve-O down. And mind you, this guy's like scribbling on a paper, like he's just doing things to get into the zone in his mind. He's kind of like in and out of a dream state, and they show this on the brain mapping.
Right.
They show that he's tapping into like a different, like they're the theta waves in the brain when you're, it's like a dream state, and he's tapping in and out. And even the freaking, like, the clinician is saying, this is so crazy, we've never seen anybody come in and out of like dream state. And that's what I'm saying. It's like he may be psychic, but he's tapping into something.
No, 100%. Well, because they tell us we only use like 10% or 5% of our brain. Right. So I feel like if a person is using parts of your brain that to most people are dormant, like, what do I know? Yeah, no, 100%.
That's a crazy ass story, though.
Let me ask you though,
so
Terrence, do you think if Cardi B was psychic, she would have wore panties?
Dude, that picture on Complex today was crazy.
God. That shit was so. I was shook. I literally looked at it and I was just like, how the fuck did no one see this? Like,
Wait, so I just want to clarify. Was the photo that
for those who don't know? For those who are wondering what the fuck we're talking about, Cardi B and Offset were on the red carpet at some music award. Offset lifts her leg and kisses her old school style, and the dress she was wearing apparently showed her under skin and showed her.
Shorty busted it down. Like, that shit was busted open.
Yeah, apparently her pussy was in the photo, but she's saying it wasn't. But that shit was pretty much inattention.
That shit was so fun. And I was on Complex because I was just scrolling on Instagram and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna wait for Terrence to pick me up. And then I saw it and I like looked at it and I was like, oh, what a cute dress, you know? And
to be honest, do you guys think?
I'm just like, oh fuck. But this is the thing, is that she posted a picture 5 minutes before Complex posted the picture. Because I went back to her like Instagram and I was just like, everybody has to be talking about this shit.
Right.
Were they?
No one yet, because I don't think anyone saw before Complex had to take the picture down.
Yeah, they probably instantly was like, whoops.
Yeah, once I saw it, I was just like, what the fuck? I still got a chance to screenshot it and send it to you guys.
Yeah, that's pretty
But
legit.
she posted the picture, she posted a picture of herself.
She did not send it to us. For anyone who's listening now, this is she did not send it to us. She was just joking. Yeah, that's a false one. But anyways. Allegedly. She allegedly sent it to us.
Oh, am I like digging my own? Okay.
No. I just wanted. We don't want. I don't want us to just be like we're just spreading pictures of Cardi B's pussy around. You showed us on your phone and then you deleted it.
Well, anyway.
It could also be Photoshop.
No, she posted. Well, it's a Complex picture.
That's what I'm saying.
What if they edited it?
Or the photo they got? No. What the photo they got from wherever they got it from was edited. Maybe because like at some point,
someone
like did it? It had to made it through. It would have to make it through the person who took the photo, to the person who got the photo from the person who took the photo, from the person who edited it, from the person that you know, it has. I feel like nowadays that photo has to go through so many hands before it gets to.
Yeah, that's why I was like a little shook. But that's what I'm saying, is that she posted a picture of her in the same dress, saying, I think, quote unquote clout. And what is her song? I'd do anything for the fucking clout.
Oh, you think?
I kind of think she did it to be like as a topic of conversation.
To show her pussy off.
Like so it was all just planned.
Yeah, because there's no
That's
way
what
in
I'm
hell,
saying.
like, there's no way in hell Complex can post that picture to Instagram and they're not gonna catch a lawsuit for exploiting Cardi B's pussy. Like,
So you think this was
she
the
would
thing?
not be okay with it.
So this was her doing this so that we talk about her showing her pussy off.
I think
she's
100%.
And she has no, and she was a stripper, and she doesn't care because she doesn't care. She's showing her pussy.
I've seen a video of Cardi B shove a beer bottle while she was a stripper up. Yeah.
Her pussy?
I don't want to talk about it.
Whoa,
But
that's
yeah,
crazy.
Something like that.
Was this on like a normal
Some dark times.
website?
This was when like Cardi B was, you
You
know,
gotta search for
a
this
hoe
one?
never gets
Yeah.
old.
He said, "What platform can I find this on?"
This is on YouTube. This is on YouTube.
Exclusive.
This is on YouTube.
I
You got the link
cannot.
still?
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think it's
I
all
think
just
it's
a
an
ploy.
exploitation of herself, yeah.
Yeah.
Well done, she did it.
All right. Well,
She
enough
did.
on that.
Yeah. Shout out to
Wait,
Cardi
you
B.
said-
Shout out
you
The
Cardi
said-
B.
cat is
Kanye-
officially out of the bag.
You said Kanye was opening up a church?
I don't know if that's a legend or not, but
Oh.
I heard it actually on Everyday Struggle.
I think it was like it's gonna be like for rich people though. I don't think it's gonna be.
It's just like a place. He's
bullshit.
calling it like a place of praise where people come and they just like love each other and like.
Praise
Honestly,
Kanye?
sounds like some cult shit to me.
Praise
I
God.
mean, which isn't like too far from what we already know
but this
Kanye
is the
to be.
thing.
Is like,
And what we already
This is the
do.
thing
dude,
that I'm a
he
little
had
shook
an
on.
entire fucking album called Yeezus, and then you start up gospel, and it's fucking Sunday service, but it's just your music.
You guys realize if Kanye opens up a church, he won't have to pay taxes on his quote-unquote place of worship.
Yeah, because it's a church.
That's crazy.
So like any
He makes way too much money to not pay taxes. We're trying to make...
man, that donation
like,
bucket to
free
Kanye's
educare
church
thing.
would be crazy.
Well, it's supposed to be for rich people, so you gotta
10
pay.
grand.
You gotta pay to kind of like go.
It's a
to-
heavy donation.
You gotta pay to go. So yeah, it might be how you pay.
Tickets, bro. He's selling donations.
He's gonna have a church.
But you have to
merch.
pay. It's not gonna be a normal church. It's gonna be because
That would
it's
be
gonna be a church for.
crazy.
Well, because he wants to.
Fuck it, let's open
Kanye
up our
church
own
is about to
church.
be lit, bro.
Essentially it's supposed to be a church for people who like can't go to regular churches because they're too famous.
It's gonna be called like the Yeezy Chapel.
Jesus.
To Jesus.
Yeah, but anyway...
If he's
note
not
of
the
Kanye-
preacher, if he's not preaching, then I'm okay. If he's preaching, dude, like Kanye,
You've got some skeletons in your
yeah,
closet.
you can't be the nigga preaching, dog.
Yeah,
You gotta hire a pastor, my nigga. You can't be the nigga on stage telling me what to do with my life, my nigga. Because even though you're rich, I don't fuck with everything you be doing, my dude. You ain't the one, dog. Like,
Yeah,
but if he gets like a like that's what I wonder. Is he maybe he would just do the music and like
and then just go somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm just shook that this man is not going to pay taxes if he opens up his own fucking church or place of worship.
no.
But on the other note, did you guys hear that there's going to be a Showtime special on Kanye West now? They're
Like his life
producing-
or what?
Yeah. And Jaden Smith is supposed to play the young him. You guys didn't see the article I sent you, did you?
No, I looked at it.
That's fucking bonkers.
That's crazy, right?
That's actually
Kanye reached that level.
that's
Who
actually
has
crazy.
another Showtime special? Michael Jackson? Who do you guys know, like, in our age of generational hip-hop?
Hold on, it's like
That
it's gonna be
has-
like a scripted show about Kanye's life and Jaden Smith's gonna play him. That's pretty cool.
Jaden Smith is going to play the young him. I
The
think
young him.
Kanye's still going to play, like, the older
Kanye's
him.
gonna play himself.
Oh my god, that's whack. Kanye's too old to
Kanye
play him.
West, dog.
Unless it's taking place, unless it goes from like young, so Jaden Smith age to
Jaden Smith probably
Kanye
won't
now
be
because
it.
Kanye's too old to play middle-aged Kanye. He can't play that version of himself. He's way too dad mode.
He would have to
look-
go on a full workout.
Yeah, for real. I don't know. I think that weight, that's the weight that you get when you get to that age. That weight does not look like it would come off.
Dude,
like,
he can
even
get
if
that off.
That's
Dad
stress
bod.
weight, bro. That's some stress weight too, bro.
it might be.
He's in
You think
house
Kanye's
for
hitting the
that.
gym like that? He
No,
said
'cause
all
I-
chest, no legs.
Nah, because I'm sure he hits the gym, but it looks like a type of weight that like you get when you have 3 kids, dog. Like,
dog, that's
yeah,
that all
I think you
chest,
have
no
different
legs.
priorities at that point.
that's what I'm saying. So I'm sure he's probably still physically fit because he's on
Dude, they're
stage all
probably
the
only-
time and all that. Like, he's an artist. Like, you got to be physically fit to be on stage like that. But I think it's just like
He probably can't do
just-
that many pull-ups.
to be able to do 2, nigga, you're good. If I see a nigga do 2 pull-ups, I'm
That's
down.
improved.
I respect that. That's just hard.
Oh, I could do 2 pull-ups.
Yeah.
That's
You do
it.
2T? That's not
2
bad.
full-on pull-ups. That's pretty hard.
I can do
Legit.
2.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that.
I'm gonna try.
We'll fact
I'll
check.
probably like shake a little. There's like vein popping out of my fucking forehead and shit, but I'm trying.
Yo, what'd you guys think of that Tyler snippet?
Yo, that shit's gonna be fire.
I'm
He's
excited.
just like
he's
full.
back to like the old Tyler.
Nah,
vibe.
he's just full on. He's full on adopted the NERD style. Like
I mean,
that's
I really do.
you heard that was Pharrell singing at the very end of this fucking song. That was Pharrell.
Oh, okay, I was wondering who that was.
Yeah, that was for you. Come on, guys.
I didn't know it was Pharrell.
I would have to listen to
Do
it
you,
again.
do you guys? Oh well, I'm a huge
I'll
like
listen to it on
NERD.
some
I'm
lo-fi
a
speaker.
I'm a huge NERD fan. So
NERD is dope. What's your
Yeah.
favorite NERD song?
well, probably be
What's that one song? with
Rock.
I really
What
like
is it?
Sooner or Later.
Rock, not rocks. What's that on that first song? I can't remember the name of the song. It's like woke up. It's like a country song. Damn, that's kind of crazy. Now it's kind of full circle. Now that I'm thinking about it,
It's crazy that you don't remember your favorite song from NERD.
I don't remember the name of the song. Yeah, I fuck with
I
them
really don't
hard
remember
though.
names of songs.
Yeah, I don't
either.
remember names of songs
I
either.
remember like the melody.
Cause they be stupid as fuck sometimes. Tell me the name of
Dude,
a song that's like
I'm not gonna lie. Some of these songs that, like the floating song on Schoolboy Q's album, it's dope, but like that chorus is crazy.
the flowing song.
Floating.
Flow, yeah. So his hooks are pretty crazy on the album. All of his hooks are kind of crazy.
What do you guys rate his album? I give it a good 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. I mean, how many? All right.
What is our rating system?
On-
Our rating system's a
How
1
many
to 10.
replayable tracks do
Yeah.
we have on the album?
And we're rating it on Schoolboy and
The whole
Schoolboy's
album's
content.
replayable. That's the thing.
Dude,
There's not a song I
Oxymoron,
skip on
you
it.
can't
That's the
beat
issue.
setbacks in contradiction.
I don't skip a song on this album. I listen
Habits
to
and
when I listen to
Is
it.
it
I
habits?
listen to the
Oh,
whole
yeah,
project.
damn.
There's not a song I skip on the album. I listen to the whole project right now.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to that point in the album. Most of the time when I first time,
I skip like Crash Talk and Num Num Juice.
I like both. Of
You
those
can't
songs.
skip
I don't-
Num Num Juice.
I
What?
hate that
I'm
song
at
is
work.
so-
Skip num.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
my
I like both of those
shit.
songs.
That shit's kind of like.
Two-door coupe.
I like both of those songs.
Yeah,
Right
that
now,
shit's
and
tight.
by this
Oh,
point,
wait. No,
by
the
this
one
point,
with Travis
Chopsticks grew on me. I hated that song when I first heard that shit. I was
Honestly,
like, yo,
though,
this is garbage.
That's
Now
what
I
I'm
can't stop
saying. These
listening to that
choruses
shit.
are crazy.
Oh, like crazy good or crazy bad though? Are you saying?
Just like the
He
fact
gave-
that you're making a song off of like eating
Saying
utensils
chopsticks? Yeah.
or fucking.
Alright.
You feel me, bro? Like, I mean, I like the album, but I
He
think,
also gave.
I guess what am I supposed to take from that? When
dude,
you,
Oxymoron
in a hook
was
like that.
way more cohesive. I felt like.
No. Just in general, like what? Yeah,
Crashes-
I would say in that case, yes. Because when I hear a chorus like chopsticks, what am I
This
supposed to
felt
take
more
from that
like
song?
a mixtape or like a playlist, dude. Because it was a 2-year compilation of him in the studio. I watched the interview.
I see that because he's not stuck to like one formal element of music.
He was
kinda
saying,
bounces around.
yeah, he was saying in the interview that like it takes you at least a year to get out of your like bag and get in, and like try something new. So
I heard him saying that too, but that's specifically for him.
I mean, yeah, but I think it's. Are you eating French fries right
Kanye,
now?
yeah.
Come on, bro. What is this? ASMR, bro? Like, fuck.
Yo, that shit's my popping. Don't hate.
No, yeah. Get it popping
But-
off that shit.
Kanye went through like a whole 4 years of experimental shit, and
Bro.
then he hit us with Yeezus, and it was fire.
Yeezus was. Dude, drink some
Every-
water. Do you need some water, bro?
No,
I
every
have a water
project
right
Kanye's done has been experimental, for the most part. I have water right here.
I like late registration.
From jump,
like-
all those projects have been experimental technically because no one's ever released music like that.
He started it, but those like his first 3 consecutive albums, and not until he hit like My Dark Twisted Fantasy and 808s is pretty experimental too. But
Graduation.
Hell yeah.
Graduation isn't like it falls into the play of late registration.
No way. Are you serious? Fucking Can't Tell Me Nothing. Strong. The fucking Stronger song with the thing. Yeah. Graduation was totally crazy.
Yeah, Graduation was ill.
That was like.
Stronger.
Stronger was like not ever heard of.
It was off that Daft Punk.
What's the what the fuck is it?
What?
Wake up, Mr. West, Mr.
No.
I know.
And it was like the 1.5.
Can't Tell Me Nothing.
No, the fucking one where you had the painting in the video, like, and it was like moving and shit.
Oh, Power,
like shit like that. Like that shit was fucking crazy. Like,
dude, Kanye is definitely.
I literally dropped the verse to Power, and you said no.
For the people.
No, you said that Graduation wasn't experimental. That's what I said.
No, never mind. You didn't catch it.
For the people that are listening, if you didn't know already, we are Kanye fans.
Yeah, I am. 100%.
He had me at graduation.
Most people are, I feel like, or either that or they fucking hate him.
Yeah, they either.
He's easy to hate, though.
It's
love
either
him
you
and I
love or
hate
hate
him.
it, Colin.
Yeah,
Right.
either like
I love him
love
and I
his
hate him.
music, love his work, his personality, and who he is, and how he carries himself outside of music.
I'm about to
Very
hate the
strange.
fuck out of him if he opens up a church.
We can't go.
The Yeezy Chapel?
Yeah, but that's still a whole fucking finesse.
You wouldn't buy
How
tickets?
his wife already exploits off of
He's
women.
definitely.
Probably doesn't pay as much in taxes as she should because she lives
She
out here.
probably pays mad taxes.
She probably does, but not as much as she should. We're over here trying to like change the fucking world. He's over here talking about trying to be president when we want like public education, free healthcare.
I guess I don't know. I always wonder if I'm rich, if I ever care.
Do your
Because
part.
it's not my responsibility.
Yeah.
It's
That's
like,
what's
dude, it's not my
America,
responsibility. Like, if you pay your taxes, like, it's the government's responsibility. Like, I need to take care of my own shit, my own kids, my own life, my own.
That's
family.
real.
But you should be on a bigger tax bracket for sure.
I feel like I don't know what the fuck that noise was, but
Terrence is over here.
yeah, I'm worse than my fry eating, my nigga. I feel like I don't know if you can 100% say that. I feel like she pays her
fair share
in the taxes and probably more, and probably and because she doesn't want to pay as many taxes, donates mad shit to mad foundations because that's all tax write-offs and shit.
Yeah.
And all rich people do that shit. So
That's
I'm sure she gives her fair share back. I can't say if she does or doesn't, but I couldn't like come at her for that if I don't know. Because 9 times out of 10, all rich people do that just because it's beneficial to be.
What about
if you're
Bezos?
rich. What was that?
What about Bezos?
Bezos? I mean, that's the thing though. Like, I always think about companies like that. They get mad tax breaks. If you think about it, like, all right, you give a company like that a bunch of tax breaks. They create 3,000, 4,000 jobs. All those people who work there.
What do you mean? He's trying to
pay taxes.
Switch his jobs by making it a lot more fucking, what is it called? He's trying to get robots.
At the warehouse?
Maybe not the warehouse, but...
Who are we talking about? Jeff Bezos?
If he doesn't, because that's the whole thing. When he tries to move into those places, he always says he's going to provide mad work and shit. But if he's going to replace all the people with robots, then I don't think if you're not going to have any real employees there, then you shouldn't get any tax breaks.
Yeah.
Because you're not providing anything to the city.
What was it? Amazon.
That's real.
What is the Amazon drones that he had that were in production to...
That's the thing, though. Like, that's a double-headed sword because I fuck with it because of the convenience. If it means that I can order something off Amazon and get it, and it just flies there, that's just fire. That's just fire. I can't be mad at it. If it replaces someone's job, yeah, that sucks. That does suck. No, it doesn't because I'm sure there's there's definitely that's gonna be an inflation. You're gonna have to pay for that. That's not gonna be something that's gonna be free. I doubt it would even be free if you have fucking Amazon fucking Prime. Like, to have a fucking drone flight.
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime makes my life super fucking good.
Dude,
yeah.
I love Amazon.
Do you guys use the streaming service?
Yeah.
Yes, but there's very limited.
They
have Game of Thrones, bro.
They have great movies.
But you have HBO.
Yeah, that's why.
They have Game of Thrones, all 8 seasons. I do have HBO, but
so then what are you talking about?
But dude, this is free.
No, I think
it's
HBO
not.
is
You
an
pay for
attachment.
Amazon.
Yeah,
You pay
on
for
your
Amazon Prime.
Paying for both forms.
Yeah,
but dude, I use Amazon Prime so much.
And you use HBO because you watch that shit live.
Yeah. No, I don't watch it live though because I haven't watched Game of Thrones.
Oh,
I'm on episode 1, season 1, bro. Just started.
This nigga don't even watch Game of Thrones anymore.
No, I don't.
I heard good things. I'm giving it a shot.
For those, you have to sign the subscription. And
What do you think so far? Yeah, and Amazon Prime is not cheap.
Honestly, bro, I watched the first episode,
and you fell asleep.
and there were so many characters being introduced all at once. I gotta watch it again, bro.
Because this nigga was probably on his phone fucking
It was
watching
like it was like midnight, yeah, bro. I dozed off a little bit. So what?
Oh, don't.
No,
put a
yeah,
movie on
no.
at night.
The Game of Thrones, the first 4 episodes you have to watch focus.
Yeah, I feel like I need to take notes, dude.
The first 4 episodes is all you need to watch focus, just because you learn who the characters are, and then the rest of it you're good. You can just watch it and like kind of like not only just be like, okay, once you learn those, because their storylines are the most important. But if you want to just jump to the last season,
why would I do that? I would not understand anything, bro.
Nah, dude. It's not that. The show's like the storyline's crazy, but it's really not that hard to understand. Like, it's pretty straightforward. So if you were to jump to the last season and just start watching it, just because like the illest shit low key's been happening in the last season, like
don't tell me that. That's fucking 8 seasons from now,
dude.
It's like 56 hours.
It's fucking crazy.
He's like the first 7 seasons.
They're good. You see some cool shit.
9, right?
I can't even. The only reason why I think Game of Thrones is a thing is because with every season, the production value grows, the CGI grows, and it's already a book, so it's really easy to deter like the storyline.
Yeah, but the last 2 seasons haven't been based on the book because the author hasn't written the last book, so they've just been winging it.
Saying. It's an easy storyline,
and it's been trash.
Roasted.
What was that?
No, that's what I'm saying. Is that it's an easy storyline to keep going.
Yeah, but this is it.
Oh yeah.
This is done.
I don't know, man.
This is it for it. This is the last season. So Endgame, exactly.
Ooh, the Endgame.
I've been hearing that Game of Thrones is better than Endgame, low key. So.
Yeah, probably.
I'm
Endgame.
Damn, like that.
Yeah. That's what I said. If you wanted to start watching the last season, I wouldn't blame you, my nigga.
Damn. No, I don't think I could do it, dude.
Dude, you see some ill shit.
And then like I think you guys told me that their shows are like a full 1 hour nonstop, no commercials.
Some of them are, not all of them. Most of them are generally like a little over 30 minutes, like no commercials. Just that's normal. But like when it gets late, because the episodes are only, there's only like 6 or 7 episodes per season, sometimes 8. So it's not long seasons.
It's like watching a movie.
Yeah, every time. It's like a long ass Lord of the Rings. It's like I've been watching Lord of the Rings for fucking 7 years, dog. It's fucking
How long is the Lord of I used to watch Lord of the Rings all the fucking time. The whole trilogy. How long are those movies though?
Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Like average.
Fucking 3 hours.
Yeah, they're like 3 hour movies.
I remember I used to watch, like we would take trips to Arizona.
But at least like Avengers, even though I haven't seen it yet, it's like mad like flying around and niggas got powers and shit. Yeah. Like when I was in Lord of the Rings, the first one, I was like, yo, what the fuck? This shit is boring as fuck.
Another sword fight. Bet you someone.
It wasn't even like that in the first one. The first one is like zero action, and that movie's long as fuck. It don't pick up till like the end of the second one, really, when they're on the road and shit, and Frodo's doing his thing.
Fucking Frodo.
Yeah, and he's chilling with Smeagol.
Sam.
Yeah.
Dude, I missed that series. Then they made The Hobbit, and that shit was looking kind of wire.
Yeah. They milked the shit out of that. The Hobbit was. I remember seeing that shit when I was little, and it was a cartoon. It was like a 30-minute 45-minute like cartoon that they would show. The whole movie, the whole 3 movie series was in one cartoon.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you can watch it on YouTube. It's called The Hobbit. It's animated. It's fucking sick. And they took that little animated series and it was also a book. It was also a book as well. But they made it into a 3-part movie.
That's crazy.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah, I fuck with that series. Honestly, they stretched the fuck out of Harry Potter too.
I think
they started
Harry
making
Potter's
like
still
spin-off
going.
series
and they're bringing it back.
Yeah.
They're bringing it back. She's bringing it back
writing.
because she's broke
Now
as
it's like
fuck.
throwback Harry Potter.
She's broke as fuck.
J.K. How the fuck is she broke as fuck after
Because
making
she spent all her money on Butterbeer when they made it at the fucking Disney World. She was like, "What? They made that shit
she
real."
has a whole
What is
theme
that?
park.
You didn't watch Harry Potter?
I mean,
nigga,
dude, I never saw the last Harry Potter.
But you've seen Harry
but
Potter.
I know it's the best one.
You've only seen one Harry Potter?
But the issue...
And watch it.
No, because my issue is I can't watch that one without re-jog my memory about all the other ones.
Dude,
I don't want
on YouTube. They got it on YouTube.
You
They
can
have
like a recap or something.
Yeah,
that
just
for all kinds of stuff.
dude. You think I'm gonna watch all those fucking Marvel movies? And I got way better shit to do. I'm gonna watch the recap and fucking call it a day, my nigga.
For sure, dude.
Yeah, they said I didn't watch all Marvel movies. I didn't watch Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Nor should you have to. That's torture.
But you
I
have
liked
to.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, man.
Ant-Man was good. Ant-Man and the Wasp was
Yeah, you had to watch it in order to get some of the context.
Ant-Man and the Wasp was very
But
brings you back to bringing in a female typecast.
full circle, man.
Yeah.
But Ant-Man and the Wasp was Ant-Man was good. I don't know, like it just seems like
I haven't seen either. I need to watch them.
Oh, you went to go see Avengers and you didn't see fucking Ant-Man and Ant-Man and the Wasp?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
So how did you even know what the fuck was going on? Because Ant-Man isn't like an
I'll be honest.
I'll be honest.
To be honest, my nigga, I did not.
Don't know.
I still don't know.
Shit is beyond me.
How did you know what was going on?
When's Superman
I
coming
don't
through?
know.
No, I'm gonna watch it again a second time this weekend.
The Avengers movie?
Endgame, yeah.
Nigga, go see Ant-Man and the Wasp and watch Ant-Man and Ant-Man and the Wasp first
I think
before
they
you
got
go
that
see
shit
it
on
again.
Netflix.
Yes, my dude.
Yeah, I'll run it.
It's
I'll
part
run
of
it.
a lot
Damn.
of the story.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but so is fucking.
Because this integral.
I haven't seen Captain Marvel either.
Dude, I will send you a copy of Captain Marvel. You can watch it tonight.
No, you won't. Allegedly.
I watched it the other day.
He's allegedly gonna.
And it was garbage, but it was worth it, I guess, because I got to know more about the storyline that I'm about to go see.
Word.
That's one of the reasons why I haven't seen it, because I hadn't seen Captain Marvel, but that shit was like, because I hadn't heard anything good about it, and I was like, oh, I don't want to pay fucking. How much movies be like? $13?
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
I want to give a motherfucker.
You gotta learn how to finesse the movie system.
Oh, you be sneaking in still?
I still.
What is it called?
You be sneaking in?
No, you can't do that anymore, dude.
Your girl buys the ticket,
It's
goes
like
in, and
AMC
gets her
stubs.
seat, and then comes
I
out
pay
and gives you the
$15 a
stub.
month and I
No,
get
you
four
can't do that
free movies a
because
month.
they got the reserved seats, bro.
I'm just fucking around, nigga.
Nah, especially in the fucking movie theaters, they got the reserved seating, bro. So, and that shit is packed, especially for Endgame, dude.
How much more convenient is reserved seating?
I guess.
Remember?
It's all about that recliner chair, dude.
I want to be able to fight for that middle seat.
Yeah, it seems little
You gotta
low key.
get
It
your
seems a
ticket.
little bit like
Segregation?
yeah, like
How?
like dude, like
My nigga, what?
like
Wait, what?
because you're literally like you're literally keeping the average moviegoer from going to the movie. Like now you have to get it in advance. You have to pick your seat. Like the way I go to the movies, nigga, I show up early. I get my fucking seat. Like
So you're saying for Endgame you would be willing to stand outside and like wait?
that wouldn't be the case because people
That's
didn't.
the average moviegoer.
No. That wouldn't be the case because people didn't go to movies like that. You would
Yes,
go.
they did. Yes,
No.
they did.
You would go to the
Exactly.
movie. You would show up mad early. If you didn't get a seat, you would go to the next time because you would.
Low key, bro.
If you would go to see a movie like Avengers 5-6 years ago before
Yeah.
reserved
Oh,
seating,
no, yeah, there was
you'd buy the ticket, you'd come back at that time, and
At
they
the
tell
time.
you to go wait in this
line. Exactly. You go wait in the line.
But if
Exactly.
you don't get the.
But
what-
if so,
how
so
does
you
it
go
make
show up
sense?
early. You show up early to the movie. That's what I'm saying. You show up early to the movie.
That's true.
And
So you're willing to do that?
That's how I went to the movies back in the day. But see,
Are you willing
I'm
to
from
do that now?
I'm from well, in my city. My city is not big as LA, so I don't know the mass amount of people you guys might have dealt with compared to the people I dealt with. Those lines weren't that bad. That wait wasn't that bad.
Oh,
Like it was
yeah.
never a
Out
problem
here,
like that.
People line up like 2-3 hours early, dog.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
So that's why how convenient is that? Like you can just reserve shit.
That's crazy to think about, bro. That like
You
if
used
you
to have to go in,
you would really have to go there like 3 hours early and just stand there, bro.
and then there's always the family that's got 8 seats with 5 sweaters on all the seats.
Those bitches. I would be like, is this seat taken? Just look at them.
And then the movie starts, and then they.
Or no, you always have the people that want to have a seat in between.
Oh yeah.
I was like that though, cause those seats were mad small. Now the seats
Yeah.
are fucking
Now,
huge.
yeah, now they're huge
Spacious.
like recliners.
That shit's
chill.
leather. You got the electronics on the side.
You bring a whole just blanket.
Have you been to any of them where you can order food and get
Yeah, I've
drinks?
been to a couple
That's
of those.
pretty crazy. They're like,
I went to one.
It's too much.
I went to one with an open bar, dog.
It's too much. It's too much.
You get the drink.
I've been. Yeah, the open bar is cool. I like that. I like getting a drink. I'll get a drink.
If I drink before
The
movie,
food
I'm
is too
sleeping.
much
I
because
was
then
drinking
like
during the movie.
I went to one and then the girl she ordered this drink and it was like a pop rock drink and we're watching a fucking movie and they bring out a drink. Yeah, I'm like, bitch, shut your fucking drink up, like
Shut that drink
Don't
up,
tell
damn.
me bitches sin.
bitch, shut your drink up. Like
Sin
exclusive, yeah, like order a pop rock drink. Like literally, that shit is the worst idea ever. I don't know why.
Why
I
are you
did
drinking a pop rock drink as a grown ass woman?
Yeah.
That's
There's-
actually crazy.
She was older than me too. That's fucking wild.
Whoa.
This was a while ago though.
She
This was like when those theaters first came around.
What was the movie?
Clash of the Titans.
That's a.
That's a.
I mean, at least it's a loud movie, so it's not too distracting.
Dude, I think maybe that's why she ordered it, but it was at a point when a nigga was doing mad internal thinking, so it was quiet as fuck. He was like talking to himself. It was like
there's no other sound. It's just
yeah,
pop rocks.
And then the nigga in front of me want to turn around. Like, nigga, I know, dog. Like you gonna like you turning around does something. Like it stops the noise. No, my nigga, like that's not.
Oh man,
That's so ridiculous.
do we have any other topics?
Yeah, what else is fucking going on? Is that it? Is that all of? There's gotta be. Like I know we always miss. I get.
We missed
fucking-
out probably a
no,
bunch of shit this
Travis's
week.
Drop. I didn't know that Travis did another drop on Cactus Jack.
Yeah, or he dropped.
He dropped
Jordan ones. Yeah, he did.
Again?
Two of the homies got him, but
I
I
wanted
took
them
it out.
so bad.
You still have a that was just like a shock drop. So that was something that dropped.
Just because it's his birthday?
It was his birthday, and you did it. They didn't tell anyone what time it was gonna happen.
It's probably super limited.
It was
Well, if the
probably a
homies
decent.
got
No,
pairs.
it was definitely a decent amount of pairs. Once again, it was a shock drop. So they told you just knew it was happening this day. You didn't know what time it was happening.
So you just had to be on there all day.
All day,
Dude.
And the time it happened, if you were on it all day, you would have been tired as fuck by this time because it was like 5 or almost 5.
5 p.m.?
It was like it was like 4 something. So if you had because everybody knew like the start of the day. So if you had been waiting all day, like you would have been like chilling. And by 4 something p.m. they finally dropped and once again I know a couple people.
I got in the
them.
line.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody was able to like it worked. You know, it's not like it crashed or anything like that. Like it worked, but like you either got a pair or you took a fucking L. But don't pay. If anyone's listening, don't pay no fucking resale for these shits because these shits.
Yeah, what are they, like 1,400?
They're going to drop again for sure.
Well, they're dropping on May 11th is the official release date. So that release date is a date that like you can wake up and you know what time they're coming out and like you know where to get them at. And prior to that, if you really want them, there's mad fucking stores that are doing raffles and shit. There's a list of places you can go to. And
I never win. I have like the worst fucking luck.
that's what I tell people all the time. Everybody says that until they win. Everybody's got at least one raffle win in them. So it's worth it to always play.
Fucking better.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Think about all them niggas who win fucking the lottery. You know, everybody's got one in them. If you play it long enough, you will win. You guys believe in all that psychic shit, you gotta believe in that shit. Y'all niggas believe in all that psychic, you gotta.
It's like what, in 13.
Exactly. The only way you don't. The only way you will never win is if you don't play.
If you win the lottery tonight, what are you doing tomorrow?
I'm quitting my job. Yeah, call a lawyer and quit my job. Quit my job. I'm not going to work. I'm not leaving my house probably ever again.
Why would you call a lawyer?
Because your lawyer got to handle that. You got to get your money in order. All your debts instantly gone. But you're not paying all your debt off. Your lawyer's going to hand those checks. You know, like
my people will talk to your people.
Exactly.
Aww.
Man, you're just gonna walk around.
First thing you ever.
Go buy some lottery.
If anyone's listening right now, though, if you hit the lottery, first thing you do is call a lawyer and let that nigga know. Call a good lawyer too.
Oh man! Shout out the lottery for just finessing everyone.
This podcast is brought to you by LegalZoom.
Yeah, for real.
Man,
the law does finesse everyone low key. But that's the thing. You got to know it.
End world hunger 3 times.
Well, that's the thing. The law, the law, the law just fucking finesses everyone low key. But you could finesse the law if you know it.
Yes.
If you knew everything about the law, you could, and there's nothing holding you back, anyone back from this. That's all public knowledge. Yeah. The law is the total public. You can read every fucking book, every fucking docket, everything case. That's every case that's made it. What's the names of cases? Like some the laws that get named after people because it's the first one.
Oh,
like
Jones versus
whatever presidents in law. You know, you can know everything about the law, and you can work your life within that shit. It's insane, but no one that's not real. I'm not gonna take the time to do that shit.
That's not very good.
Yeah, it's not very. Yeah, I ain't got time for that shit. I should make time for it, but I don't.
I feel that.
Basic rights, you should know, what you're.
Oh hell yeah! Even then, dude, I had to watch a YouTube video because the nigga had to break it down because I was like, yo, I don't I'm not gonna go read that. Yeah, there's a YouTube video. There's a YouTube video. No, specifically when you get pulled over by a cop, that's just not. Yeah. That just doesn't get taught to you. Everything you do know, getting out of the car, what do you first do?
What do you do if they and what you're
supposed to do? Yeah, that's not. Those are two totally different things. I guarantee you watch that video, you be like, oh shit, I didn't even know that.
If I don't have shit on me, I'm just complying.
Yeah, exactly. It brings you back to why would I need to?
Yeah, it won't end well for me.
Well, because I never trust I feel like I do be feeling like Cosby playing. Well, we'll have no problem playing some shit, putting some shit in your fucking behind your seat or
that would be some crazy
it's not
shit.
even about that. It's even if I don't have anything on me, what right? Why do you have the right to say that you? Dude,
you might have you don't even know that I fucking left that joint in the back of your fucking car. Dude,
and then you're caught up with something that you were just like, I'm clean, I ain't got nothing, and then you're an Uber driver and you got fucking a little meth pipe in your back.
Dude, that would be crazy.
Shit got methy last
dude.
time.
I mean, the LAPD was definitely like that back in the day.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's good to know.
LAPD has tried fucking me over.
You just gotta stay aware.
Just oh, you don't have your license on.
Just something as simple as I didn't even know getting out of a car. If the cop actually get out of the car, you lock your door.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah, because then they have to get a warrant to get into your car. Usually, the way cops do it, they'll finesse you. They'll ask you to get out of your car, and they'll stand in between you and the door, and help you get out of the car, so that you don't close your door, and you keep your door open, so that they can. Because then they have the right to go in your car.
It shouldn't even come in if you're smart.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
If you're smart and the situation doesn't escalate, you should never have to get out of your vehicle when a cop is interrogating you.
Dude, I had to get out of my car for a fucking taillight.
Yeah, definitely not.
What did you do?
Yeah.
A taillight, my nigga? That means that cop is like, word, I got this nigga for something.
Yeah, you feel me?
Let me just find it.
He was with his partner, and check this out, dude. They give me the test, they do all that, and then they're like, do you have drugs in your car? And I was like, no. And they're like, so if we search your car right now, we're not gonna find any drugs. I'm like, nah, you can search my car right now. I didn't have shit on me.
Yeah, see,
and then they were like, oh, all right, we thought we had something here. You're free to go. I didn't get a ticket or anything, bro. They were just harassing me.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
You can file a report for that.
I mean, it was years ago.
He did have a tail light out, though.
He did. He's an asshole. Yeah. You should have had that tail light fixed.
They had reason to pull me over, but
yeah, dude. What are you driving without a tail light?
I low-key didn't even know it was out, so they pulled me over.
That's dangerous.
They were like, it was literally like this. They were like,
"Thank you, officers."
Thank you, officers. I didn't know.
That's what I said. He pulled me over. He was like,
"Your
tail lights out." I was like, "Oh, thanks." I didn't even know. And then he was like,
yeah, right, nigga. Get out.
He's like, smells like marijuana in here. Step out of the car.
He's like, well, I've been smoking weed in my car, and I didn't realize my tail light was out. Sorry.
You want to hit this?
Yeah, you want to hit this? Sorry, I didn't know my tail light was out.
I remember I had a cop break a bong in front of me once. That shit sucked. Right here at the Woosley Trail.
He just threw it on the ground.
Mm-hmm. He was just like,
what a bitch.
I had my bong. I didn't have weed or anything, and it was me and my best friend.
He was having a bad day.
Yeah, he took it out.
That's standard. Not after breaking that bong. He probably felt mad good. Like, yeah.
Got his belt all over.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, yeah, broke a bong.
Shout out LAPD.
Yeah. She'll never smoke again. Like.
I got a piece too.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
it literally just cost me like $120.
Like, what did you really accomplish?
Just got that.
Like, what did you really accomplish?
But no, thank you, LAPD and law enforcement. You guys do a very hard
Thanks
job.
For protecting us.
For the
though.
most part, it's a very crazy job that people
if I
have
had
to
a gun,
do.
I could do the same thing.
No,
I'll be able to
I'm not
protect
trusting
myself
you
just fine.
protecting me with a gun, T. I'm sorry.
Step up, motherfucker.
Shit, I don't know how. I mean, I know how cops do it because most cops want the power. That's what I'm saying. That's the issue with cops. It's like realistically, that should be the hardest job to fill because no one should want to be a cop.
Exactly.
The fact that niggas want to be cops is a problem, dog. Like no one should want to be a cop. Like, that should be a public that should be a public job like jury duty. You gotta serve it for like a certain amount of time because.
But you don't ever just stay.
Yeah, niggas don't want. You shouldn't want to be a cop. You shouldn't want that kind of power.
It's inferiority syndrome.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what I mean. Like that's what my issue with a lot of cops is like why do you like?
No, they're good cops.
Because that's that. No, 100%. Yeah, they are, but they don't use their like they realizing you have that power and not using it is like that is the my thing. But like most cops you deal with. You know, like you have that type of power over someone, and you're gonna take advantage of it. That's taking advantage. I feel like, I don't know.
Yeah, putting it on the table at all is an issue, regardless of a good or bad individual. The fact that that's an option, that somebody has more power than you in any given moment.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude.
They're enough to take your fucking life, dude.
Know your rights.
Yeah, they have enough power to take your life and be like, yo, they and then at that once they take your life. They get to tell the story, so you can't even tell your side of the fucking story. That's just fucking crazy.
We've seen it before,
dude. It's insane. It's insane.
All the fallen.
Yeah, but no.
On a lighter note, shit. Episode 24. It's the first of
like the show 24 with Jack Bauer.
It's the 1st of May.
1st of May. It is the 1st of May. Is the first episode like on the 1st of a month?
Yeah, dude. This is kind of legit.
That's pretty legit.
Yeah. Starting the month off with the podcast.
Yeah, for real.
Let's make it a good month.
Hell yeah. A great month.
I wish you guys all prosperity and good vibes.
Hell yeah.
All right. Good vibes. Spread the good vibes.
Spread the good vibes, man.
Spread the good vibes. I don't know.
Don't like wear protection if you're at any of these festivals this year.
Ooh. Oh, I heard about the AIDS shit.
Hey.
Herpes?
Oh, it's herpes. Oh, I thought it was
Could
AIDS.
you imagine if there was like an AIDS outbreak?
That would be crazy.
No, it was herpes. I mean, herpes is bad too. Like herpes ain't no fucking joke because that's still for life.
That's the scariest thing ever, dude.
That's for life.
Never want that. Never wish that. I wouldn't wish that upon my worst.
We're in festival season, so please, people, wear protection at these festivals.
Oh man.
Don't be making out with random people. Who the fuck raised you?
It's all these people on drugs and shit, dude. Honestly, just wild.
You don't walk out and just be like, "Hey, I don't fucking know you. Shove your tongue down my throat."
I feel like it's different though. They're having sex. You're having sex with these random people at these festivals.
It doesn't even have to be sex though for herpes, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't. You just have to.
Nah, the herpes. If you read like the herpes that people were getting were on their junk because the way they were finding out is because they were sending in photos. There's this app.
Let's not end the episode on herpes though.
Protect yourselves, kids.
Protect yourself
at all times.
Protect your neck.
And everyone stay up. Let's finish the year out.
Finish the year out great because we're past the first quarter in the second.
We're not even close to the end of the year. I don't know why.
We're in the second quarter, so
Q2 baby.
Yeah, you know.
2 fingers up.
2 fingers up. Yeah, I don't know what that means.
That means deuces.
Deuces. Oh, okay.
This is your boy Terrence.
Oh my god.
This is your boy Sin.
And this is T, guys. We're out.
And this is the End of the Day podcast. Watch y'all bitches
and James.
later. Peace.
Hey,
James. Yeah, peace.
Hey.